we're actually going to start in the emergency room, basically enforce what we already have, which is the one visit at a time. But that's a process in evolution. LCMC is already starting to implement this at their facilities, where they'll be locking it down to a couple of entry points and screening at those entry points for questions and symptoms. So that's why I said be prepared for that. My next email is probably going to detail some type of restriction in access.
Is there, you put up that slide showing the number of cases that Dr. Decorte gave.
Yeah.
Is it so many, such a high number because of, it's just so highly contagious?
So far, yeah. I mean, it's
That's a projection.
that was a projection based on how contagious, correct. I mean, it is more contagious than the flu. It's less than measles, but yeah, it seems fairly contagious right now.
And anecdotal report out of the Boston area, first-hand information was that there were 60 workers who went to a Biogen convention where somebody tested positive. The 60 workers were tested Friday in the tent that they quickly put up outside Brigham and Women's Hospital. 26 of them were positive, from just going to a conference, not an intimate association with a particular individual tested positive.
So compared to the flu, how does that compare?
I mean, I don't have the exact numbers over my head, but it's more infectious than the flu for sure. And keep in mind, the flu, we got Tamiflu to fight it, we got vaccines, things like that. We got nothing. We have no, as far as we know, our antibodies from the other coronaviruses that may be in the room right now do not convey any protection, unlike the flu. Sometimes years before exposure, even decades before, can give you some protection about the current strand. So we got, as far as we know, we got nothing to protect us.
Some of those antiretroviral medications.
Is that?
Some of those HIV medications.
But I don't know how the HIV meds. They've tried them. I haven't heard. I've looked and looked. I don't know if I've heard if they're working or not.
That's what they're using right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're going to have Roland wrap this up. He's our chief of staff. Fearlessly.
What's the length of infectivity once
I don't think we 100% know that. The virus shedding goes for quite some time. The ones that have severe case, they pretty much shed the whole time that they're in the hospital. 14 days, 20 days. So we really don't know quite yet. I mean, if you have a mild case, maybe less than that. These are sort of things I think will come out in the next few weeks as we get more information. That's why everybody has to make sure that we got an up-to-date email. And check your emails, make sure it's not going to spam, because we're going to try to get this information out, maybe do phone calls. I mean, this is very interesting that this just evolves day by day.
I just want to, what's the survival time of the virus on hard surfaces?
You know, that's another good question. At first, they said it was probably a few days. Earlier today, they're thinking maybe a few hours. Now, every surface is different. How much humidity is in the room varies. Maybe days, maybe hours. I don't think we know yet. I would think we should know pretty easily. They could throw some on it and try it out, but apparently this is a hard time.
Is it encapsulated? Is this virus encapsulated?
Yes. Yes, it is. It's an encapsulated RNA virus.
Okay.
Yes, so it may not last as long as
Right. Right. I mean, all these household cleaners and stuff.
Are the germicidals effective?
Yeah.
I read something today that chloroquine might be a preventative agent. Any thoughts?
Chloroquine, I come maybe. I also had ACE inhibitors, maybe too. ARBs. You know, they may bind it. You know, there's a few things out there. I mean, I honestly haven't heard. Like I said, this is constantly evolving, and people are trying. They're hoping to find medicines that we already have that work.
Control what you can control. For example, we all touched those serving utensils. We all touched the forks that are in the thing. So just be careful. You know, control what we control. We're at risk ourselves. So I just scared everyone around that. It's hand sanitizer in the hallways and use them. As Ray was alluding to, we have Med Exec tonight. I'm going to do my best with the agenda not to let that go too far. Because coronavirus is pretty much all encompassing at this point, and it's all we've been talking about. But we got to maintain calm and control what we can control. But our medical staff leadership is going to stay on top of this as we have. You'll receive frequent emails. Again, check your spam folder, because I was told that a lot of stuff was going to spam. With that being said, I've gotten a lot of questions as we prepare for the vote May 9th about getting materials out. I can tell you that coronavirus has kind of put a little bit of that to the back burner, but very much marketing is working on that. They even have a logo that we're starting to see a little bit, some talking points. I emailed some stuff about that as well. Hopefully get yard signs as soon as possible. I'd like to see if we can get the campaign logo and lapel pins for our medical staff, maybe even the magnets that we were having. I still have one in my truck saying we're #1 in the country. Not the country, in the state. We're pretty damn good in the country. So, so hopefully you'll see that coming out as well, because obviously we need all physician support as you continue to talk to your patients and family members and neighbors too. I can't tell you how many people are starting to talk just in neighborhoods about it. So thanks everybody for coming, and appreciate it all. Thanks.